Hi, this is Jim with ProfitTrading.com, and we're going to take a look at some stocks I'm considering for my premium newsletter. Now, ONXX made a beautiful double bottom here. I like these classic chart patterns where they make the double bottoms, and sometimes you get, charts that are just all choppy, and these nice double bottoms are good patterns to look at. Um, this one obviously looks like it's made a double bottom and looks like it's heading higher. ONXX. And this big bar up on big volume made a little test of the big bar up, or test of the low, and now on bulls and bears here it's turning a green bar, which is bullish. Green is bullish. This is the TNT trading software. So ONXX is one I might be going long tonight. It just depends on what happens today. I'll be looking at it. MLNX, I've been looking at this one for a long time. This is a beat down stock. This used to be, well, let's take a look. Weekly, this stock used to be around $110 a share. I think this is just a bull market correction. It's made a steep correction, but still, now it's based here, and I think this stock's hit a low here, and now kind of like a head and shoulders base here. Kind of look at that volume on that turnaround bar. That means somebody was interested in it down here, and then now if we break away to the upside, and we got a green bar here on the bulls and bears, and then if we break this resistance area to the upside, I think this is going to be a buy. So this is what I'm looking at for my newsletter. This one I was watching like a hawk at this double bottom, and I missed the move, but I really didn't miss it. We were just in other stocks at the time. I was buying other stocks at the time, so we got in some other stocks that were just as good. So now that this is taken off again, beautiful double bottom, take off to the upside. I mean, good volume. This stock looks like it just is heading to much higher prices. So now basically I'll just look for a pullback in this, and we'll be looking to go long fire in the premium newsletter. I'm not going to really chase it. It should run into some resistance here at the last high. So if we get a little pullback down, then I find a good buying spot, then we'll go long. So FIRE, we're looking to go long. Deckers, this is another one I was watching, and it just took off, and again, we were just doing other things at the time, so you can't trade them all. Basically, it's about what it amounts to. But this stock is just made a beautiful base here. Breakaway. Whenever they gap up like that on strong volume, that's something to really keep an eye out on. And if we zoom in on it, you can really see how that looks bullish here. And basically, again, I'll be looking at this one tonight to maybe go long and put a little, we might just buy like 50 shares, just a few shares to get in it. Like, we don't know. A lot of times I recommend 100 shares, but we don't have to go in with 100. I could just recommend 50 and see what happens. Now this is a lower price stock here, but again, I like the double bottom base, head and shoulders type base here. We broke out above resistance. This is all classic action. It came back down and it tested the low. This is not uncommon. When they break out, sometimes they're going to come back and test, and now it's going back up. So if we break this resistance area, the first high, that's bullish, and we're getting a green bar here on the bulls and bears. We're getting a green bar here, up arrow, so I might be buying BRCD. Like I said, we can't buy them all, so I just look at them and try to pick the one out of all of them that looks the best. This is BIG, Big Lots. Again, just classic head and shoulders base, or you might want to call it a double bottom. I would consider that more of a head and shoulders. And then breakout, test of the breakout, gap up. Everything looks good. It's coming down a little bit today, but that's just normal. It might come back down and test the gap. But this one is another one we're going to be looking at to buy in the premium newsletter. And again, I'll just, we'll buy it at like 36. We'll put a stop at 32. Usually I try to figure the stops about 10%. So if it's 36, I'll go like 360 down. I'm not figuring the math out real quick in my head right now. So just whatever that ends up to be. We're taking about 10% risk. We're going to nibble on it. If it goes our way, we're in it, and we hold it as long as we can. And if If it goes against us, we get out quick. BBBY, Bed Bath & Beyond. Again, this is just I mean, how much more beautiful could a base be? I mean, this is a Head and Shoulders base. Comes down and tests the low. Bulls and Bears went on a sell right here because of the test of the low. And now, if this stock heads higher, which it looks like it's gonna, and Bulls and Bears puts in a green bar, we'll probably be going long this one. This one, right now, out of all these, this is probably the one I would go long if we got a nice green bar tonight, because I like this chart pattern, but I like all the chart patterns. So there's lots of good trades lining up. We're in lots of good trades. We're in SBUX, and that's moving our way. Let's see, we're in CAKE, that's moving our way. Let's see what that's doing today. Well, that's down a little today, but we're in CAKE from right here. We're in SBUX from down lower, that's moving higher. We're in SBUX from like over in this area here, that's moving higher. So we just kind of get in them. If they move our way, we hold, and if they don't, we get out. So I mean, I think this TNT software is really helping me pick out these stocks like this Starbucks. Like, this is just, I consider this to be an uptrend. The down arrow is a counter trend correction. The up arrow is the resumption of the uptrend, and so right now I'm bullish SBUX. So that's the way we trade them in the premium stock newsletter. It's $99 a year. It's a steal, and I am going to raise the price probably this month to $97 a month, because it's worth more than $99 a year. So if you're interested in the premium stock newsletter, please sign up. Today would be a good day. Thanks for listening to my video. Jim Robinson, ProfitTraining.com.